cruising is one of the most enjoyable ways to travel. Whether you're looking to relax and unwind, explore new destinations, or make lasting memories with loved ones, a cruise vacation can offer something for everyone. One of the biggest joys of going on a cruise is the convenience it offers. With all meals, entertainment, and activities included in the price, travelers can sit back and relax without having to worry about planning every aspect of their vacation. Plus, the variety of destinations that cruises visit allows travelers to see and experience a variety of places, cultures, and people in a single trip. But before you pack your bags and get ready to sail, here are 20 must-dos before you set sail on the journey of a lifetime. 1. Travel documents. The first and most important. Make sure you have a valid passport or government-issued ID and any other required documents, such as a visa, if you're traveling to a foreign country, and be sure to have emergency contact information and a plan in place in case of an emergency. 2. Get your vaccinations and medications. Make sure you have all the necessary vaccinations and medications before you go on your cruise. 3. Make transportation arrangements. If you're flying to the port, book your flights and arrange transportation to and from the airport. If you're driving, look into parking options at the port. 4. Check-in online. Many cruise lines allow you to complete the check-in process online before your voyage, saving you time at the port. 5. Check the ship's children's policy. If you're traveling with children, make sure you're aware of the ship's children's policy, including age restrictions, supervision requirements, and activities. 6. Notify your bank and credit card companies. Let them know that you'll be traveling on a cruise to avoid any issues with your accounts being frozen or denied. 7. Make any special requests or accommodations. If you have any special requests, such as a dietary restriction, or need a specific type of room, make sure to let the cruise line know in advance. 8. Pack appropriate clothing and gear. Be sure to check the cruise line's dress code policy and pack accordingly, and also bring any necessary gear for shore excursions such as comfortable walking shoes and a waterproof jacket. 9. Plan for gratuities and expenses. Be aware of the ship's gratuity policy and budget accordingly. Some cruise lines include gratuities in the fare, others do not. Don't tip double on alcohol. Most cruise lines, including Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and others, automatically add a service charge on to bar bills. Of course, feel free to tip extra if you receive spectacular services from the bar personnel. 10. Research the ship and itinerary. Look into the ship's amenities and layout, and make sure the itinerary aligns with your vacation preferences. Researching the ship and itinerary is a crucial step in planning your cruise vacation. By looking into the ship's amenities and layout, you can ensure that you will have access to the facilities and activities that are important to you. Some ships may have more luxurious amenities such as a spa, fitness center, or a large pool, while others may have more kid-friendly activities and facilities. Additionally, some ships may have more dining options or larger cabins. Therefore, it's important to research the ship and make sure that it aligns with your vacation preferences. Another important aspect to consider when researching the itinerary is the season in which you will be traveling. Some destinations may be more crowded or have different weather conditions during certain times of the year. For example, a Caribbean cruise in the peak of the summer season may be hot and crowded, while a Mediterranean cruise in the fall may be cooler and less crowded. By researching the ship and itinerary in advance, you can ensure that your cruise vacation will be a smooth and enjoyable experience. You can select the ship that aligns with your preferences and plan your activities and excursions in each port of call, allowing you to make the most of your vacation. 11. Book shore excursions and dining reservations in advance. Popular shore excursions and specialty dining experiences fill up quickly, so it's best to book these in advance. Booking shore excursions and dining reservations in advance is a great way to ensure that you have a smooth and enjoyable cruise experience. Shore excursions are a great way to explore the destinations you'll be visiting, and many popular excursions fill up quickly, so it's best to book them in advance to ensure that you don't miss out. Dining reservations are also something to consider booking in advance. Many ships have a variety of dining options, including traditional dining rooms, buffet, and specialty restaurants. Specialty restaurants, such as those offering steak, seafood, or sushi, can fill up quickly, and some may require an additional fee. By booking your dining reservations in advance, you can ensure that you'll have a table at your preferred restaurant and avoid disappointment. In addition, many ships have a variety of show and entertainment options, and some may require an advance reservation. So, it's a good idea to check the ship's schedule and book any shows or entertainment that you are interested in. 12. Check the ship's disembarkation and reboarding policy. Disembarkation is the process of leaving the ship at the end of the cruise, and reboarding is the process of getting back on the ship at the beginning of the cruise or during a port call. The ship's disembarkation and reboarding policy will usually be outlined in the cruise documentation that you receive before the cruise. It's important to review this documentation carefully and understand the policy, so that you know when and where you need to be at the port and what you need to do in order to disembark or reboard the ship. 13. Review the cruise line's cancellation policy. Cancellation policies vary by cruise line, and it's important to be aware of them in case of changes in your plans. Some cruise lines have more flexible policies than others, so it's important to read the fine print and understand the details of the policy before booking your cruise. Typically, most cruise lines will have a penalty fee for canceling a cruise, but the amount of the fee will vary depending on the cruise line and how far in advance the cancellation is made. For example, some cruise lines may charge a lower fee for cancellations made far in advance, while others may charge a higher fee for cancellations made closer to the departure date. Some cruise lines may also offer a refundable deposit or allow you to transfer the deposit to a future cruise. 14. Purchase travel insurance. It is especially important to consider purchasing travel insurance for a cruise vacation because cruises are often a significant investment, and the costs associated with cancellations or emergencies can be substantial. For example, if you are forced to cancel your cruise due to a medical emergency, you may lose not only the cost of the cruise itself, but also the cost of any airfare, hotels, and other related expenses. In case of a medical emergency, you want to be able to get the medical care you need as soon as possible, and travel insurance can help ensure that you can do so. Additionally, a cruise vacation often includes multiple destinations and activities, making it more complex than other types of travel. This increases the risk of unexpected events occurring, such as flight delays, missed port calls, or weather-related disruptions. Travel insurance can help protect you against these types of unexpected events and provide financial assistance to help you cope with them. 15. Check the baggage allowance. Be sure to check the cruise line's baggage allowance policy and pack accordingly. Some cruise lines have stricter regulations on the number and size of bags you can bring. 16. Get familiar with the ship's emergency procedures. Review the ship's emergency procedures and know where the emergency exits and muster stations are located. 17. Review the ship's Wi-Fi and cellular service options. Check with the cruise line about internet connectivity and cellular service options on board. Some ships have limited or expensive internet access, so you may want to plan accordingly. 18. Check the ship's power outlets and adapters. Make sure you have the necessary adapters and converters for charging your devices on board. 19. Check the ship's smoking policy. Some cruise lines have designated smoking areas, while others are completely smoke-free. Make sure you're aware of the policy before you go. 20. Check the ship's currency and payment options. Be aware of the ship's currency and payment options, as some ships only accept cash or credit cards issued in certain countries. Well, there you have it. I hope these 20 tips on what to do before going on your next cruise can help you plan, and make your next vacation an outstanding one. Bon voyage!